Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up for turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
Streaming live, Full Velocity TV begins now.
He's all here. Phil Lacasse is here and back alongside, although for the last 3 minutes it sounds like a rookie at the controls. I don't think he's a rookie. The legendary broadcast partner of mine, Mr. Too Tall Todd Stanton, is here. He's on controls. It sounds like he's having all sorts of fun down there. Trading paints ain't loading. You getting that thing to go down there? Are we ready to do this? All right. See, rookie on the controls. Got to fix his microphone. Todd will chime in here anytime. I swear he's here. I can hear him. If you can. But we've got the first of our 3 heat races on the track now. I can hear you now. Do we hear you now?
I hope they can hear me now.
I hope so.
Good. I mean, it's not being kind to me. I guess I got to knock the rust off it. It hasn't been really that long.
Okay. Well, you feels like forever. We're doing this together once a week. But, knock it off because you got a night to do tomorrow, too, on the controls possibly, too. But either way, let's go racing here at Charlotte tonight. Heat race number 1 brought to you by Milner Media and Design is on the speedway. The 89 of John Kennedy is on the pole with the 51 of Bradley P. Wilson next to him. The number 03 of Dylan Thomas. The number 91 of Tyson Pankow in row number 2. The 68 of Darren Litterall. The 27 of Joby Baugh will start 6. Logan Heron back in the 120 with the points leader. The number 16 of Jay Place starting on the outside of number 4 for the first time tonight. The first of 3 heat races go 10 laps around. We are under the green flag.
Yeah, under green flag racing, and it is right now. It is Bradley Wilson there in the number 66 machine. Changing from his 51, he's in the 66. The Superman number 66, as you can see on the roof of his car, is the number 89 down to the inside. That is John Kennedy, CMX, the number 89 machine, working over the bottom of the speedway. Oh, he goes around all by himself. It almost, I don't understand that, Phil. He
Cleaned out
drove
the whole
in the
field.
corner and just whipped around. Whipped.
Cleaned half the field out. What in the world happened there? Let's revisit that with a replay. Just for no reason at all. Leader's car just goes, whoop, El Presidente, and around he went, and so they piled up 3 or 4 cars.
The sprinkler system was engaged, and it just tripped his car up. All by himself, he felt. That was all by himself.
It was. I mean, it wasn't without incident, but it was a selfie for sure.
Well, he never, yeah, he was all by himself. He spun out all by himself, made no contact with any other driver until the other drivers behind him made contact after he was already around, so. He caused the pileup, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you think I'm throwing a selfie stick out this early? We'd have started. I mean, if we pass one out now, we may pass out 25.
That's fine.
I don't know if that's in the budget, though. I want to call shenanigans on something, though. Can we shine a light on something? But where I come from, we're allowed 3 paint schemes over the whole year. The whole year. You know, 1 number the whole year. This would be the 3rd number Bradley Wilson has had in like about 6 or 8 weeks' time. Started off the season at a 6. I think he had a 14 first week. Then he was at a 6, and then a 51, and now a 66. Can somebody please call shenanigans? Tell these guys to pick a number. You're screwing us up.
I think they like to do that. I think they like to test us just a tad bit here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. And we're up for the challenge. We're always up for some challenges. A little bit of games on that restart there. It's where you push that loud pedal and then you get off of the field and brake it. And then you try to drive away from the rest of the field. A little bit of gameplay going on here at the first start of that. But it is Bradley Wilson, your race leader. Now Tyson Pankow. And that number 91 machine running in the 2nd spot. That's the X91 Motorsports sponsored number 91 machine. FVRN also on the side of that car. Nice looking pace scheme before Tyson Pankow. Logan Herring right now running in the 3rd spot. And here comes John Kennedy. And more contact. John Kennedy and the 120 make contact. Logan Herring. And around they go, but green flag going to continue to stay out. And those guys going to drop back quite a ways. It's unfortunate they're in Joby Bog. Is that who it is there? Baugh. I think it's Baugh. I think that's how you pronounce it there. So.
I'm going with Baugh. It's Baugh or Bow. I'm going with Baugh. If somebody in the chat wants to tell us different, tell us different. But
yeah. Let us know.
For sure. I do know for certain, I think it's Bradley Wilson with the race lead over Tyson Pankow. We do know for sure the top 2 will go off to the main. We have 22 cars here, so we'll see if we have a last chance qualifier tonight. We may not. I guess we'll see where iRacing wants to take us through the course of the evening, but we're going to put 7 laps complete this time out of turn number 4. Wilson leading Pankow, and a big gap back there till you find Darren Litterall, who's got 3rd all by his lonesome. And then you look back here and you find Joby Baugh, the 27, all by their lonesome as well. You go all the way back till you find a race for 5th, which really isn't one because Jay Place, the points leader, has worked his way by John Kennedy. It's pretty strung out right now as we come to, 2 laps remaining next time by.
And you look at Jay Place's car, he's missing a lot of fender work there in the bad racing number 16 machine. He ducks it back down to the bottom of the speedway. We're going to come up on the white flag off a turn at number 4 for the number 66, Superman number 66. Bradley Wilson, and to the outside goes Tyson Pankow. They come down that back straightaway for the final time. Down off into turn number 3. Wilson leads it, slings her in pretty sideways down on the bottom, and that's where he's been controlling it. There's a checker flag going to fly there in heat race number 1 for the number 66 of Bradley Wilson. Tyson Pankow going to finish up in the 2nd spot. Darren Litterall 3rd. Joby Baugh in the number 27 machine 4th. Jay Place, John Kennedy, Logan Herring, and Dylan Thomas round out your field.
All right, there you go. Heat race number 1 is done. Once upon a time, Bradley Wilson told me he wasn't a race car driver. Well, if you weren't, you don't win heat races. I never did.
No, sometimes you're lucky. I've won heat races.
You've won races. I mean, I don't want to hear you complain. You've actually won stuff. I mean, you're a dirt guy. You know how to do this. Guys like myself don't. Guys like Jason Salter, sometimes they do. What's up, Jason? See you out there in the chat kind of hanging out. Good to see Racing Jason with us as we take a look at the 3D Racing starting lineup for heat race number 2, brought to you by Milner Media and Design. On the pole, the number 17, last week's winner, the Tennessee Tumbler, Brett Rolls, with the 38 of Larry Townsend next to him. In row number 2, the number 9 car will be Jared Hazen with the 61 of Josh Peacock next to him. In row number 3, the number 42 is Adam Hummerding with the number 13 of DJ Kielanowski. And the 777, Jack Ritz, going to tail on to heat number 2. 7 cars going to be on the grid.
Yeah, 7 cars they call for, 10 laps, so will be the distance. I believe it's 10 laps, so maybe correct me if I'm wrong in there. I think it's 10 laps. 10 laps will be the distance here. Everybody going to make it on in to the A main. Not sure if they'll do a B main, but there's 22 cars here tonight. I think they'll definitely skip that B main, but we'll see what happens. I've seen some weird things, kinky things happen here in iRacing. Some weird things where you only have 7 cars that go on into the B main, and then you have a B main, and everybody really makes it in. We'll see.
I guess I'll wait and see. I'm gonna guess they'll make it in too. I don't know if they got an LCQ scheduled tonight or not. We'll see. With 22 cars here is Susan's out there rooting on for DJ as she does every night. I wish I had a loyal fan like DJ does. Family follow him around every night. Love seeing Susie out there every night. So welcome aboard. Thanks for chiming in. Good to see our 2 friends out there that have said hello so far. But let's go green this time. Out of turn number 4, Brett Rolls going to take the 17 out front. He'll stop that loud pedal down. Green flag up in the air.
Yeah, the number 71 of J-Rod Hazen down to the inside. Another new number for J-Rod, too,
Did
Phil.
that last week.
Yeah. Did he have it last week? I was here last week.
Sure did. I bitched about it last week, so we're good.
I don't remember it. I don't remember it last week. J-Rod Hazen right now running in the second spot. Third is the number 38 machine as he's coming under fire there. Looks like Adam Homerding down to the inside. The number 42 machine trying to pull a 2-for move here through the corner. Now, I don't think he's going to quite get that number 71 machine off the corner. 71 pulls up alongside of him once again. That's J-Rod Hazen trying to do everything he can up on the top shelf of the Speedway, running a different groove there. He's trying to work that in for the future, Phil.
You have to, for certain. And I believe that's a new paint scheme on the 42. I remember that one on Hummerding. That's a cool looking scheme. That nice green number kind of pops out. It's the same number. Thank you. We have something good not happening, Todd, because we have a yellow flag on the Speedway. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And I almost wonder, I don't want to say, was Jaron Hazen involved? I thought he might have been. And now by looking, and maybe I'm wrong. Who is involved?
Looks like Josh Peacock getting into the back of DJ Kielanowski over there in the corner. He was able to gather her back in, but the flagger says, it's kind of dangerous. You're sideways. We're going to throw that yellow flag a little bit early. DJ Kielanowski catches a break there. And the number 13 machine, Josh Peacock, going to have to go to the tail, I do believe, for contact with the number 13 machine.
Yes, he will. Peacock coming off winning a championship we saw Sunday night. I don't know if you caught that one, Todd. He had to have Josh Shealy have a terrible night, and Josh got knocked around like a ping pong ball, and Peacock was able to go in and steal a championship away Sunday night. So good on him. Back to see him back at Victory Lane doing well. Him and DJ picked up the win on the race Sunday night. So those 2 guys are racing a lot around each other this week. And look who's out in the chat box. The old big monkey, and says stupid Uke tire. See, Rocky knows what he's talking about. Rocky's a very intelligent man, Todd. Call the Ute tire stupid. I agree.
I'd rather have a Ute tire. I have always had a Ute tire. Always wanted to. I'd rather hit a Ute tire than hit a concrete barrier down on the inside. At least it's a little bit more forgiving on the bottom. Oh yeah, I've had experiences with both.
And
concrete barrier ruined my car. A Ute tire did a little bit of damage to my car. I've had them rip oil pans off, obviously, but not quite as bad as what the damage of the inside retaining wall does. As the green flag comes out here, the IracingIflag green flag. Yep. Big hello to Rocky Battlefield, like you said, Susan out there, Jason Salter out there, racing Jason. I see Brett Rolls also tuning in, Phil. Rolls out there watching us, probably listening to us right now. Probably shared it out to his page. As Brett Rolls at Tennessee Tumbler right now, your race leader in car number 17. Number 17 of J-Rod Hazen, currently running in the second spot.
He is running in second as we speak down there. And Rolls probably is listening. Who just peeked in here? Jeff McConey. Jeff McConey, it's a dirt night. You pop it in TeamSpeak for. Well, what's up?
Well, are you guys under caution or something? You got time?
Not under yellow yet.
Oh. Do you have time?
We're coming to 2 to go in a heat, but we can give you the floor here in a second. Who's
All right.
leading this mess there, Todd?
It is Brett Rolls, the Tennessee Tumbler, coming down here through turns 3 and 4 off of turn number 4. Going to see those popsicle sticks up in the air. 2 more trips around the speedway for Brett Rolls. Adam Homerding in number 42 machine down to the bottom side of the speedway, where J-Rod Hazen, number 71, ripping the lip up top, trying to take over that second spot as they come off of turn number 4 once again here at the dirt track in Charlotte. White flag in the air for the 17, the Tennessee Tumbler, Brett Rolls.
Rolls going to lead the way out of turn number 2, but he is under siege as Hummerding has chased him down to about 2 car lengths as they're down the back chute heading into 3 and 4. This is the final lap. Rolls will throw it in low. He'll ride it off. He'll take down the win in heat race number 2. Rolls and Hummerding will go off into the main event. Jaron Hazen, Larry Townsend, DJ Kilinowski, Jack Ritz, Josh Peacock round out our 7 cars there for heat race number 2. Our buddy Jeff McConey has stopped in. I can only imagine he's got a joke of a night for us.
That I do. And all right, so there's this lady. She's 3 months pregnant, right? And she's out driving, and she gets into a car accident and gets put into a coma. And 6 months later, she wakes up, and she immediately asks the doctor, "Oh my gosh, are my kids all right?" And he goes, "Yeah, we delivered the babies. They're perfectly fine. But because you were still in the coma, your brother had to name them." And she goes, "Oh my gosh, no, my brother, he's an idiot. What did he name him?" And the doctor says, "Well, he named the girl Denise." And she goes, "Oh, that's not bad. I like that. What'd she name the boy?" "Denephew."
I love it. That's good. That's not the best one, Jeff, but we appreciate the humor, dude. We love when you pop in.
There you go. That's the joke of the night. Jeff McConey from www.mcconeysetupshop.com. There you go, folks.
Shameless plug there, yeah.
Shameless plug.
Jeff, while we got you in here, hey, I know a lot of people, a lot of these dirt guys might be looking for asphalt setups. Talk to them a little bit about maybe what you have to offer.
Well, we've got everything from Legends to Cup cars available for sale. We have driver coaching available for $20 an hour, and then a $2 session fee just one time. But all of our setups, $5 each, straight across the board. www.mcconeysetupshop.com/shop. Super easy, super simple. You pay $5 and you are ready to go to victory lane. We've won some races already this week. Everything on the Cup Truck Xfinity side is done by Overton Speed Shop. Man, they've been doing phenomenal. We've already hit top split victory lane in the A Open, and that's only from what I've heard so far. I'm sure there's a lot more wins that just people haven't mentioned to us yet. But it's been a ton of fun. We got Road to Pro through the rest of the season. Always something going on over there, and we got plenty to keep you happy, keep you in victory lane over there at the McConey Setup Shop.
Flippin' love it. It's good to hear this guy's voice. Great job last night, too, by the way, covering for our butts. We certainly appreciate you, a vital member to our payment team, which we're going to hope to do a lot more of with you. We will hope you're doing well. I'm glad you popped in, dude. Let's go racing Heat 3, Todd.
All right, well, you guys enjoy the heat races. I'm getting ready to do some packing. I'm moving in on Thursday, or I'm moving in on Friday, driving out on Thursday.
Safe travels, my friend. We'll be talking to you soon, and pop in anytime. You know the drill.
Sounds good. You guys have a good night. Good luck.
Have a good one today, Jeff.
Buddy Jeff McConey coming in. The joke of the night. Kind of impromptu, but that's kind of how we work.
Jason Salter.
Jason there, palm to head. We've got Heat 3 under the green flag already. We got Cameron Weingart, the number 29, Kyle Surratt, the 18, Dustin Lehman, a new name with the number 30, the 8 of Jeremy Vaughn, Peyton Herons in the 07, Stephen Gilbert in the number 71, and the missile, Mason Crawford in the number 15. He has been the guy on the move in the opening laps, Todd. He started last and 7th. He already runs 4th, and he is looking for more. He is under Dustin Lehman down in turn 1.
Yeah, Dustin Lehman right now in that number 30 machine is right now in the middle of a sandwich between him and Kyle Surratt, but it looks like the missile, Mason Crawford, going to move off into that second spot and seal the deal here through turns 3 and 4, slides right up in front of the number 18 of Kyle Surratt. Surratt going to fall back to that third spot. The number 30 of Dustin Lehman right now running in the fourth spot. Fifth is the 71 machine of Stephen Gilbert as Gilbert gets around Peyton Herring, but Herring fights back to the outside. Good side-by-side battle for 5th and the 6th position. But meanwhile, up front is the orange number 29 of Cameron Weingart showing the quick way around.
He certainly is. He's got 1 full second there on Mason Crawford down the back chute. Kyle Surratt, the 18, running a really good race. He's back in 3rd, Lehman, and then that race back here for 5th, as you said, between the 71 of Gilbert In the 07 of Peyton Herron, Jeremy Vaughn's not too far behind there in the 8 car as well as they race off of turn number 4. We're going to put 7 laps complete. And Cameron Weingart, he's trying to drive away, but Mason Crawford, he closed in a 10th last lap. It looks like he get a little bit quicker this time as we complete lap 7.
Yeah, Mason Crawford definitely quicker this time around with a 16.532. Cameron Weingart with a 16.652. So a tick quicker. We're going to see the popsicle sticks up in the air. 2 more trips around the dirt track at Charlotte here for the number 29 of Cameron Weingart. But it is the number 119 of Mason Crawford now up to the top shelf of the speedway. Trying to track him down, Phil, but I think he's just going to run out of laps here in heat race number 3. We're going to see that white flag off of turn number 4.
Yes, we are. White flag goes over the 29 car out of the corner, and he's got about a 7/10 of a second lead. Cameron Weingart trying to do it from the pole here in heat race number 3. He is off of turn number 2 with no pressure from behind and no cars out ahead. He rolls it down to 3 and 4 for the final time. He'll use a low side around. Give Cameron Weingart the win in heat race number 3 over Mason Crawford. Kyle Surratt in for 3rd. Dustin Lehman going to beat Stephen Gilbert to the line. Peyton Herron and Jeremy Vaughn will complete our 7 cars. And that was a good race back there between Lehman and Gilbert. 30 car picks up 4th, so heat races are done. Well, let's see if iRacing is going to give us a B main or skip us right to the feature. It looks like it's feature time.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to go right to feature. But before we get to the feature racing action here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, we're going to send things down trackside with Kevin Dedman and Dirty Grass Soul for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free in the home of the brave.
All right, special thanks to Josh Peacock's best buddy, Kevin Dedman, the playing of our national anthem there. Dirty Grass Soul, all kidding aside, we do love Kevin and the gang. They are great people, great band, in love with their sound, and thank those guys so much for playing our national anthem here night after night as we get ready to rock and roll. It is feature event racing time for the JP Designs FVRN Modified Touring Series. We're at Charlotte this week, Todd. 22 cars at the ready. Let's go to the starting lineup.
And now your 3D Racing starting lineup live from the dirt track of Charlotte on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Starting on the pole, driving the number 66 Superman on the top of the hood. Let's see if he can be Superman. The number 66 machine of Bradley P. Wilson. His dancing partner outside last week's feature winner driver, the number 17, the Tennessee Tumbler. That's Brett Rolls.
In row number 2 with the number 29, that'll be Cameron Weingart. And next to him with the number 91, Tyson Pankow.
Inside row number 3 in the 5th starting position, driving the number 42. That is Adam Homerding and his dancer brother outside. The missile, Mason Crawford in car number 15.
Scheduled to go 7th, but I don't think he's gridding. The 68 of Darren Litterall, but all out there with the number 71, Jaron Hazen to the outside of row 4.
Inside row number 5 in the 9th starting spot, driving the number 18. That's the coach, Kyle Surratt. And Joby Baugh aboard the number 27, scheduled to go away 10th, not answering the call.
He had fallen out. He's getting his way back in. Larry Townsend will start 11th with the number 38. Dustin Lehman next to him with the number 30.
Inside row number 7, that's the number 16. The current points leader here by over 500 points. That is Jay Place. And his dancer partner outside, that's the rock star DJ Kolonowski in number 13.
Stephen Gilbert will start 15th with the number 71 with El Presidente, John Kennedy, in the number 89.
Jack Reds, Peyton Herring, Logan Herring, and Josh Peacock, Jeremy Vaughn, and Dylan Thomas round out the rest of your field here for 22 cars, so they take the green flag.
Green flag is up in the air, and who can Brett Rolls go 2 weeks in a row? He's in his starting spot outside pole. Bradley P. Wilson, number 66. Guy said he can't drive. He put Superman on the car, and it's fast. As we are rim riding, they're bouncing off each other in 3 and 4. They somehow keep it all straight. The Hummerding, number 42, he's the action car down to the bottom. Him and Brett Rolls race for third. Cameron Weingart to the inside of the Bradley Wilson car. We're going to race for the lead off of 4.
Yeah, Weingart in that number 29 machine, working the bottom of the speedway, catfishing it down there next to those dangerous, ever so dangerous Ute tires in that number 29 machine, up ripping the lip, the number 66 of Bradley Wilson. Wilson trying to do everything he can to hold on to that top spot. Weingart down to the inside, but look at the momentum, the power off the corner for that number 66 of Bradley Wilson as he states himself back into the lead.
Sure does. You can see right away the outside lane carrying all that momentum right now. We'll see if that goes away. See if the inside lane gets a tad bit better. Is Weingart going to keep trying that? Brett Rolls and Adam Hummerding, they're having a hell of a race back here for third. They're so close. They can almost share the same piece of gum as they'll try it again. Rolls are carrying Hummerding. Hummerding's to the outside of Mason Crawford, who's found his way into the mix over in 3.
And Mason Crawford now slides up in front of Brett Rolls. Rolls crosses the back over 3 wide again for the second spot as Weingart looks like the bottom going away for that number 29 machine. And Mason Crawford now splits the difference up through the middle in the number 15 machine. He's not called the missile for nothing. He slides it up the track. Rolls has the right rear digging on that cushion, going to take over the second spot for a minute. We'll see if Crawford can come back. He's going to do so. Slide job through 1 and 2.
Crawford, a big move through 1 and 2. He'll hold on to the spot. No, he won't. Roll's going to carry him out of turn number 2. Great race going on here. I was going to say call him the Patriot Missile. Was such a stealth move for the 15 to drive himself into the top 2 or 3, but now he finds himself under pressure to the outside lane. Jaron Hazen there to the low side. Tyson Pancal 91. Almost 3 wide off the corner, but look at that big run Mason gets. He will run 4 if it's Rolls versus Weingart. They'll be door-to-door for second out of 4.
Yeah, Bradley Wilson got to be loving this so far as he's starting to pull away from the rest of the field here. About 10 car lengths the advantage between himself and that number 17 of Brad Rolls. Hummerding now knocking on the door there for the second spot, and he knocks off the fender just a little bit. The left side fender for the 17 machine, the whole left side of the body there, to make a little bit of contact there. Didn't move him enough though, Phil. He's going to hold on to that second spot. His Rolls. Here comes the 15 of Crawford. Back down to the inside, digging it down to the bottom. That number 15 machine on a mission.
You gotta imagine right now that Mason is enjoying watching Adam and Brett race for second the way they are, because it's allowing open holes of real estate for Mason Crawford to make something happen. For the time being, Rolls has put Hummerding behind him, but now here comes that 42 car. He'll try again to the low side through 3 and 4 as we have a caution flag on the speedway.
And not sure what brought out the yellow flag here. We'll see real quick. Thinking something maybe to do with Stephen Gilbert.
A good guess.
It's a guess. Is it?
I don't know. You got the cameras. You tell me.
Well, Kyle Surratt into the outside wall. Looks like, yeah, there's all kinds of things going on. There's a lot of activity over here. So, I mean, he was riding around. Surratt looks like he was put up into the outside wall, the coach. So we're going to go with the coach to see what happened. No good games given out by the coach here.
Does he get a clipboard or is he wearing a sweater vest?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. it looks like, well, we're going to see here if the coach, he rides the wall just a little bit. And the 30 blinks out, and the slider out of nowhere. And it's so hard to fend that off. The 16 of Jay Place slid it way down to the bottom, slid it up there, and the 18 Kyle Surratt was there. Kind of parking it out in the front nose of Surratt, and that caused DJ Kalinowski to get involved in that one. That's a tough break there. That's one of those things where it will work, maybe, and sometimes it doesn't work. And Jay Place, unfortunately, I don't know if he knew that Surratt was going to be there, the coach, but like I said, no good games given out for the coach here, as he's definitely got a little bit of damage to that number 18 machine.
Certainly does. Well, we're all grouped up there, Todd. Delaware double file restart, 11 laps of 35 complete. They're back on the loud pedal. Bradley P. Wilson will bring that blue and white number 66. Dare I say, does that say Toyota on the front of that thing? A Toyota on dirt?
I'm not 100% positive what that was. I thought Rolls was going to go around. Oh, look, contact there between Homerding and Wilson. Those guys banging on one another, leaving the door wide open for the cars directly behind him. But we're going to go right back to yellow flag here, Phil. And I'm not sure what happened with this one.
Somebody zigged and somebody zagged, and two cars come together in the middle of the pack. We got one lap there in on the restart, so now we get lap 12. We got Logan Heron back there, maybe picking a Pope. What in the world? What happened?
Oh, they tried to go 4 wide over there. Oh, boy. Spins around like a top. DJ Kalinowski involves the rock star on the outside of that. He was on the outside of the wall. He had nowhere to go. The 120 just kept coming up the track and stuffed him into the wall. Logan Herring then goes nose first into the outside retaining wall, Phil. Smoke coming out, black smoke coming out of that number 120 machine. Never a good sign. And now he's going to have to go down pit road. We'll see if he's going to be able to get it fixed. I don't think so, Phil. But we'll see if he'll be able to make it back out. But I think his night's pretty much extinguished.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if they've got a fast repair or not.
I don't think so.
So I don't see one listed, but then again, I'm not the smartest, of what we have here as far as what dirt goes. But I don't think they do. So yeah, Logan may be in some big trouble. We're going single file restart.
Yep, single file restart. This time it's going to be Bradley Wilson, Brett Rolls, Adam Homerding, Mason Crawford, and J-Rod Hazen. Your top 5 as we get ready to get the green flag off of turn number 4. Stamping that loud pedal down, stomping it down to the floorboard. The number 66 there. Bradley Wilson again assumes the race lead down into turn number 1. Here comes Adam Homerding down to the inside. Oh, slide job right there on the 17. Backs out of it though, Phil. I thought he was going to make contact there with Brett Rolls. They come down into turn number 3. Once again, it's still Bradley Wilson. Wilson getting a tad bit loose, and so is Brett Rolls. Some more contact there, this time between Adam Homerding and Mason Crawford, as those guys trying to get it back. Oh, boy, some more hitting going on here, and some more touching, no-nos, and everything else going on throughout the field.
Yeah, they are, and they're talking about no-nos and touching. Brett and Adam were. They definitely bounced off each other, but somebody else did as well. Going to get 2 laps in on that run, but yellow flag on the speedway for the 3rd time now, 14 laps in. So we'll slow it down once again. Team Har Motorsports yellow flag number 3. That means it's going to be our 3rd J-Max Strong Full Velocity Racing Network instant replay. And where's the story going to tell us this time?
Now we're going to take a look to see what happened. Oh, it looks like the number 8 machine of Jeremy Vaughn running down here off into the corner, and the 03 of Dylan Thomas. Slider wasn't quite clear. Clips the number 8 into the outside retaining wall, comes back down. And makes a little love to another car. Wasn't quite sure who that was, but the number 8 machine of Jeremy Vaughn up into the wall. Some damage to the right side of that car. Tough break for him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate right there. Is Jeremy's car getting bounced around, and we had really 11 laps right away. The first green flag run, the racing was going to be terrific. We're hoping to clean this up a little bit. I want to see a good little green flag run here and watch these guys get after it. Because what we saw, that little green flag spurt, the racing was really terrific. We know Charlotte's a great racetrack for some good action, so let's see what happens here.
Phil, take a look.
Rocky. Rocky.
Oh, we'll leave that. We'll leave that out of the airwaves right now. If you want to see what Rocky Badenfield commented, you can go to Full Velocity Racing Network Facebook page. Hey, become a supporter, and I tell you what. If you become a supporter, you also get 18% off IracingIflag.com. That's coming there for all supporters. So all supporters here on Full Velocity Racing Network definitely will get 18% off. Jeff Brown offering that up. Not everybody knows that yet, but we're announcing it here tonight. I'll continue to announce it. But supporters here, $4.99 a month, and man, you're already saving. You get yourself an iFlag, you get yourself a pit box, Phil. I mean, that will really put you into the A game. You should be winning races here on the Full Velocity Racing Network in no time, just by becoming a supporter.
Become a supporter, get a discount on an iFlag?
Yeah.
Is that what you just told us?
Yes.
I'm still grasping that one. I need to become a supporter. I need an iFlag. I would probably be able to find my way into the race servers quicker. Wouldn't do a lick for me for my driving, but you know what? I'd be in tune. That's always a good thing. I would tell you when the yellows come out, everything. I'm gonna have to do that. Get my credit card out. We were getting ready to do some racing up here for the lead between Cameron Weingar and Bradley Wilson, but unfortunately, we're going to slow it right back down at the halfway point. On lap number 18, yellow was on the speedway, and I'm almost going to think that the points leader, Jay Place, may have been involved in this one.
Yeah, he was. He went upside down, and then he kindly disappears off the track there. Jay Place out of the server. I'm not sure if that was the Alt F4 button. The good old Alt F4 is as the white screen comes up as I push it myself. Or if he just lost connection maybe, but tough break for Jay Place. Kyle Surratt also involved in that one, Phil. So, yeah, definitely a tough break.
Alt F4, that was on install, right? That was on the old sim. I have to try that button.
So guess what, Phil?
What's that?
Rocky said if we can get 10 supporters this week, I'll pay for one of them for a month. I'll do a random drawing.
All right, we need to get to 10. Help us out, gang. Help us out. Click that badge button. Become a supporter. $4.99 a month. I think we're going to call that the Full Velocity Racing Network
VIP Club.
The VIP Club.
Yes.
You want to be part of the club. We'll even do some weird, crazy things for you. We may even sing kind of off camera just for you. We'll do something weird. Maybe I'll start live streaming my personal racing on Saturday nights. If you guys want to see what Phil looks like racing for the 5 laps my car survives, we'll do that.
Yep.
I'm not going to lie. 5 laps, not all I could do recently. I'm salty about that, but we're getting ready for a restart. We have a new race leader, Todd. The 42 of Adam Hummerding will hit the lawn pedal down. 18 laps complete. Let's go back to racing.
Yeah, we're back to racing. Adam Hummerding, right now your race leader. The 29 of Cameron Weingarten running in the second spot is Mason Crawford. Now moving himself into third is Bradley Wilson drifting back, Phil. Here comes the number 17 of Brett Rolls. The 777 of Jack Ritz also making his way up through, Phil. You said he was dominating in one of the other series you got to watch this week, or last week, I should say. But
yes.
Now look at Jack. He's on the move here tonight.
He's been a guy who has been taking to a low groove or a racetrack. We saw him do it at Kokomo a few nights ago on a pro late model. He made that line work. You know, we saw guys like a couple weeks ago, Sunday night, we saw the same line work at Kokomo. So, yeah, still really buzzing about that. Jack Ritz really did have a good win. Good to see him back in victory lane here on the network. And now he tries to get to it on the low side. He runs back in 6th. Not sure the low side is going to work here quite the same in Charlotte, but he's going to keep trying. And Adam Hummerding, he's going to keep leading. He's got almost 1 full second as he exits turn number 4 to complete lap 22.
And that's over Cameron Weingarten. As Weingarten now got a mirror full of the number 15 of Mason Crawford. Unfortunately, I have to say mirror because, yes, they are on the dirt cars here in iRacing. But that number 15 machine down to the inside of Crawford. 29 of Cameron Weingart up to the top shelf of the speedway, just trying to hold on to the second spot.
Seeing Jay Place out there, he was caught up in that wreck, but yeah, good racing going on back here. Second on back, Weingart, Crawford is there. Jack Ritz to the low side of Bradley Wilson, put the 777 now up to 4th. Jaron Hazen trying to follow suit there as well. It's getting racier back here, approaching 10 laps to go, and we got a race back here for 4th. But can anybody chase down Adam Hummerding? Well, they're going to be aided by a yellow hanky. Yellow flag is back on the speedway with 25 laps complete. And now my current guess is the coach may have been involved in something happening here.
Yeah, the coach has had a lot of bad luck here so far. And it looks like Kyle Surratt going to be out of this one too. He's going to join some of the other drivers on the trailer as we try to take a look to see what happened to the coach. Don't know if we can go back that far, Phil. I don't know if it's going to let us. Here it goes. It looks like he's just having all kinds of trouble. He has a ton of damage to that number 18 machine. He's driving it through here and just driving through the corner. As we'll see if and when this happened, because I may have went back a little far. Nope, there he goes. And unfortunately, he goes for another ride. I think that's the Alt F4 button. When you see him disappear like that, Phil, I think that's what you see. I think it's Alt F4.
Might be the retire button. For some old sims, that's an uninstall button.
But I think that's a good old-fashioned Alt F4.
Could be.
Because you just disappear. Unfortunately, that makes it so... the yellow was already out. A lot of times, if you can hit Alt F4 after you have a huge wreck,
An escape
you can
button.
save people. Well, you can't hit the escape button because you got to hold that down. And you sit on the track for a little bit.
You know more than me, but I do know the coach is out. Logan Heron is out. Jay Place is done for the night. We've lost.
I know I've used it, so.
Jeremy Vaughn may be done. You know, Jody Bosso out there making laps. But let's go back to green with 10 laps remaining. Hubbarding, Weingart, Mason Crawford, our top 5 as we get back to it.
Yeah, that number 42 machine. Oh, Crawford making a little bit of contact there with Cameron Weingart, but Weingart is going to hold on there. Another yellow flag going to come out here. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Phil, as the yellows seem to be coming up here. Man, it's tough. I don't know what's going to cause this one. Tonight, a little bit of a... looks like they're having a lot of trouble. I shouldn't even say a little. A lot of trouble getting it going here, having some green flag laps.
Yeah, they are. I'm not sure who is involved here, but I think Jay's got it right. Guess this league is about who can survive. I guess tonight's one of those survival type of nights. They're going to put the call back for a single file restart, but who is involved in this current fracas to put us under, what is this, the 5th or 6th yellow flag here now as we're 26 laps in.
Yeah, this one's going to be Dustin Lehman in cart number 30 as
Running
he checks
good.
out for the 66. I don't think the 61 knew what was going to go on there as Peacock he gets into the back of him. So 66 kind of a little bit slow there. He gets into the back. 30 gets into the back. 66. And then the 61 gets into the back of the 30. Chain reaction. That's a good old-fashioned slinky effect.
Oh, the slinky. Not going to sing for us, are you?
Everyone loves a slinky, a slinky,
Yes.
a slinky. Yeah. That's
right.
as far as I go. I don't want to chase away all the viewers. I know they're interested. They don't want to hear us sing. Phil. That's why.
Yeah, they do. I'll guarantee it. Jay's out there watching. Rocky's out there. Susan's out there. Jason Salter's out there saying the track looks like garbage tonight. All topside.
Yeah,
It
it's
certainly
pretty
is.
bad.
It's tough. Almost feel like that a pass for the win here late. Maybe one of those proverbial dirty sliders if you can do one. But Adam Hubbarding, he is going to be out there now. A single file restart. This one may change the complexion.
Whoa.
Bless you, Todd. Well,
Whoa.
Oh, man. Somebody pick up Todd's sinus cavity. It landed in my lap.
That was
That's
into
kinda
my
weird.
elbow. Don't worry, I sneezed into my elbow.
Okay. No corona here. I think we're all negative. I think.
Unless you
Like,
got it,
think on
Phil.
that one.
Nobody wants that test. Nobody wants the test.
No. Wife's got it. Doesn't sound very pleasant. Seen it done. Did not look pleasant.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
let's
it's
get
not
pleasant now because we're back to green. We like green flag racing.
Yeah,
We're
we
all
want to see
about
it go
that.
green flag the rest of the way. How many think that we can go green flag the rest of the way there in the chat box? As it's Adam Overding right now, the 29 Cameron Weingart. Man, they made contact over there, but it was hard enough on the side where it was kind of like a wedge there, Phil, and they didn't go around because the 42 was the meat and the sandwich between that and the wall, and something going on.
There's a wreck in 3 and 4. Somebody
Well,
got spun around.
I guess don't even talk.
No.
Mason
Yellow. Crawford, and I believe was at Rolls, and I think was at Peacock. Look at the short end of that one.
Yeah, Peacock got the short end, you're right. But it all started with the number 29 in Cameron Weingart. running the 15 of Mason Crawford up to the wall. Looks like maybe he was stuck. I don't know. I'm not making excuses for anybody.
Nope.
Cameron Weingart and the 15 make contact, and the 15 goes, unfortunately, back down the track because, you know, he was controlled into the wall, and then all the other stuff happens afterwards.
There was so much contact happening between those two cars. There was a whole lot more than a dinner date. There was ice cream going to have to be displayed on that one.
Yeah.
There was some touchy-feelies going on.
Yeah, definitely a lot of that going on.
But just remember, as long as the lower sections don't touch, it's still all in play. Just responding to Rocky's, blurb there a little bit ago. I did my partner speechless.
Oh.
It's late. We're goofy.
Yeah, goofy isn't the word for it.
It gets past 10 p.m. My filter kind of goes bye-bye.
And Jack's gone because he turned into a pumpkin.
Yeah, so when I'm stuck with you, God knows what is going to happen. It's
great ideas come, though, late at night.
They do. I do some of my best thinking late at night. I've got a great thought right now. Let's talk about the green back in the air because it's been in short abundance here for a little while.
Yeah, that green flag out right now, the 42 of Adam Homerding, your race leader, and it got a good restart there. The 29 Cameron Weingart running in the second spot. Jack Ritz now trying to move himself back up through the 777. But look at J-Rod Hazen, good old J-Rod, with the number 71 machine running in the third spot there, Phil. So he's having a nice solid run. Maybe we'll see him on a podium finish there. I don't want to speak too soon. Brett Rolls running in fifth. So we'll see what's going to happen. Good three-wide battle there going on between Dylan Thomas, the 71. It looks like Bradley Wilson. Those guys going at him. But Adam Homerding down through the corner. He's going to be 3 more laps around the dirt track in Charlotte to finish this one off here. The Full Velocity Racing Network Modified Touring Series presented by JP Designs. It's been a little bit of a yellow fest here tonight, but they're starting to get it together. Hopefully we can finish this the rest of the way.
Yeah, good racing going on for second. Jaron Hazen and Cameron Weingart, they exchanged sliders for 2 laps. Looks like that one may have sorted out. 2 laps remain in this one. Can Jaron Hazen run down Adam Hubbarding? It's going to be a tall task because it's 1.6 seconds last time by. And now out of turn number 4, the white flag goes over that 42 car.
And now Jack Ritz in the number 29 machine fighting off for the third spot as they turn it off into turn number 1. A good battle there with Brett Rolls on the outside looking in as Adam Homerding comes down through turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. Picking up the feature here in the A main. It is going to be Adam Homerding, J-Rod Hazen going to finish up second. Third is going to go to Jack Ritz, I believe, at the line.
Barely, but he did.
Sure, just barely over Cameron Weingart. And then you got Brett Rolls, Dylan Thomas, Stephen Gilbert, Tyson Pankow finishing in that 8th spot. Dustin Lehman, Bradley Wilson finishing up 10th. John Kennedy, 11th. 12th will be DJ Konowski in that number 13. Josh Peacock, 13th. The 07 of Peyton Harry going to finish up 14th. Larry Townsend going to finish up 15th. 16th, Mason Crawford. Joby Baugh in the number 27 machine going to finish up 17th. 18th will be Jeremy Vaughn. Kyle Surratt, Jay Place. Logan Herring and Darren Litterall round out your 22-car field here in the Full Velocity Racing Network Modified Touring Series presented by JP Designs. We'll be right back at you as we make our way on down to Bladeno.com of Victory Lane in just a few moments. Be right back at you, folks.
Back here live, the Full Velocity Racing Network post-race show presented by BladeNode.com. Simple web solutions powered by nerds. Web hosting, VPS servers, dedicated servers, they do it all. Check that out today at BladeNode.com and tell them it's a Chuckleheads named Phil and Todd sent you over there. They'd love to hear that, as we don't do nearly enough races together anymore. Enjoy coming out on Tuesdays and playing when we do. The big winner tonight is Adam Hummernick with the number 42 over the number 71 of Jaron Hazen. And a third place run tonight for the 777 of Jack Ritz, who I talked to here for the second time in about 5 days. Jack, good to talk to you once again. A third place run. Had to start deep tonight, 17th, and drove all the way up to third. Tell us about that ride up here through Charlotte.
Man, I'm telling you what, tonight I was out to lunch and finally made some changes for the feature, and it seemed like it worked.
Seemed like it worked. You were in the mix all night long come the second half of that race. You started 17th. And there was some pretty good competition here tonight. And after coming off a strong week at Kokomo like you had, I'm not sure what you can bring to Kokomo that you can take into Charlotte besides momentum. And you're certainly going to be feeling that, dude. You've been running great.
Man, I'm going to be honest. I can't hear what you're saying. You're breaking up real bad for me.
All right. Well, Jack, I apologize for that. If you can hear me, buddy, take the mic one more time and give a shout out to whoever out there is watching us here tonight.
You know, I think you're asking about who I want to thank. I just got to thank all the boys over at Vanderpool Racing. Mike over at Mike M Designs, always making a killer wrap for me. The guys that run the league, y'all for putting on an awesome broadcast. And yeah, it's just been crazy as of late. So thank you all so much.
All right. Jack Ritz finishing third here tonight. I think I'm having some packet loss issues. So I'm going to throw it to my partner for the next interview or two. I believe, Todd, you got Jaron Hazen, who may be down there trackside. Had a good run tonight, finishing second.
Check, check.
Check, check. I was going to throw it to Todd. I don't know if Todd's got I'll try you there, bud. No, I'm having some issues over here. Big time packet loss. A second place run here. A very strong car. Tell us about your evening.
Yeah, man. You know, we made some adjustments after the heat races. You know, we felt like something was missing, and I kind of looked at the setup over, and I found one adjustment that really that had worked for me in the past. I made it actually. I don't know why I remember it, but months ago I made this one adjustment with one of the shocks, and for some reason the car just picked up speed. So we started 8th in the feature, and immediately I made that adjustment, and the car was just shooting off the top lane. The longer the race went in, man, the car was just it hooked up. I can't thank Bradley Wilson enough, man. The last couple of weeks we've been working hard to get a setup going that can run up front. And you know, I know he had some unfortunate luck late, which sucks, man. He had a great car, but you know, we were both really working on it tonight or the last couple of weeks, and it's been working out well, man. Last week was kind of gut wrenching going from second place right on the leader's tail to running out of fuel. We definitely didn't make that mistake. We had like four gallons left, I think, at the end. We were not pushing that luck any further. Definitely didn't make any friends, especially with the points leader, but play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
That's one way to put it, right? I like that one right there. Jaron, a tough racetrack here tonight. Was really high side dominant, something we usually don't see a lot of here at Charlotte. For you guys out there sliding around, it looked like a challenge, but how big was it behind the wheel as far as the challenge goes?
It was a huge challenge. You know, it felt like the cushion was starting to deteriorate in 1 and 2, definitely early there. Like I told Jack down there in the waiting room, man, the cushion is so slow. If you make the slightest error on entry or clip that wall just the tightest bit in 1 and 2, I mean, the car's just going straight towards the wall. If you run it a little bit too low, you'll light the rear tires up in the slick. I saw a couple drivers do that, man. So this track definitely didn't leave any margin for error tonight, man. It was just you had to be 100% from the very drop of the green all the way to the checkered. And yeah, it's a tough track to do, man. This is also my favorite track on the sim for a dirt, so it helps when you're at your favorite track. But man, I think it shows a test. There's a lot of things that was happening tonight. A lot of mistakes happened. I mean, geez, it was a crazy race, man. This is my best finish on the season, so I'm pretty pumped.
Too. A good job there, buddy. Who's out there watching you want to thank for this great ride you had?
big thanks to BA Graphics, man, JP Designs for the awesome wrap. BA Graphics, just because you're ugly doesn't mean your wrap has to be. Milner Media Designs, Sim Racing T-shirts. You guys for doing the broadcast over here. The No Lift Esports Network. All my teammates. Bradley Wilson, once again, the setup guy. I mean, he's amazing. He built this setup 2 weeks ago, and it's been working for us well, man. Big thanks to Terry and Jody as well, man. We're pumped, man. Hopefully we can come back next week and do the same thing. I don't know where we're at. Actually, I do. We're at Lanier next week, so hopefully we can come back and do the same thing.
Sounds like a plan. We'll be there next week at Lanier. Here's the number 71, Jaron Hazen.
Thanks,
getting
guys.
a good, strong second place run here tonight. We'll let him go. And now I'm going to take this thing and throw it down into bladenode.com Victory Lane, where I hope Todd is down there standing with tonight's big winner, Mr. Adam Hummerding.
Yeah, we came in here just trying to have some fun tonight. Started pretty far back in our heat, which put us back a little bit, but we worked our way up to second. Got a decent starting position for the main. Starting out good with Mace and Cameron up there. Just as it went on, it started at the bottom. As we worked through it, started going to the top, then wall riding. And then Brett Rouse was not the best. I mean, I'm just at the point now where I don't have to practice for any of these. I can just hop in, do a few laps, get the feel for the track, and go from there. I just gotta thank Mason Crawford for all the help he's given me, and that's about it.
Yeah. I wonder if it's us they don't like. I guess we'll never know. I don't know. We do encounter some guys like that. They eventually open up to us, so we'll have to. The more Adam gets on the post race, I guess we'll have to warm him up some. But great ride by him. Started fifth, takes down the win. A good night of racing overall. Did see a lot of yellow there through the middle, but overall, I think it was a solid race. So I think we'll see more of that as this series heads into Lanier next week. And guess that's going to do it for us here tonight, live from the FVR Modified Series. Thanks to Todd for being here. It was great to have my partner. Thanks to Jack, to Ron, to all the crew here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. We'll see you back here live tomorrow night. Wednesday night street fights will be here live at 8:45 p.m. Eastern on your source for esports racing. Good night, everybody.